Hey, so the story behind the Great Divide Endurance Bar is that a few years ago I was riding the Great Divide mountain bike route from Banff National Park in Canada to Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming. The route took me about 825 miles, 10 days to complete. But anyways, I needed a bar that I could use for training as well as riding the actual route. I wanted a bar that was not too sweet, not too salty, a bit spicy, and that I would enjoy eating, spending multiple hours in the saddle, multiple days riding. So basically, after a lot of trial and error, I came up with this bar that I have affectionately called the Great Divide Endurance Bar. Let's go into the kitchen. I'll show you how to put it all together.
Hey, welcome to my kitchen. Here are the ingredients that we're going to be using for the Great Divide Endurance Bar. I have the full ingredient list listed at the end of this video. For starters though, I've got some honey, then I have puffed millet, oats, almond butter, blanched almonds with the skins removed, tart cherries, walnuts, salt, cayenne pepper, and cinnamon. We're going to next start by toasting the oats. This is optional, but toasting does bring out a lot of nice flavor in the bar. You just want to have a nice medium heated skillet with no oil, and just for about a minute or two toast the oats till they turn light brown. Then in a medium-high saucepan, we're going to add the almond butter and then the honey. And you'll notice that the pan is quite warm because the honey starts to boil on contact. So you can turn the heat down at this point because you don't want to scorch your ingredients. Then just start adding your spices, the cayenne, the cinnamon, and about 2 to 3 pinches of salt. For me, 3 pinches equals about 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Keep stirring though, because you don't want it to burn. Then I started to add my dry ingredients, the nuts, the toasted oats. And keep stirring. I got the dried tart cherries and then the puffed millet. And you want to keep stirring till you get a nice thick mixture, because you want your bar to be a nice dry, firm bar. You don't want it to be soggy. If you find your mixture is a little bit wet, you could add some extra dry ingredients such as puffed millet. Then what we're going to do is get an 8x8 casserole dish. We're going to line it with parchment paper and then pour our mixture into it. Be careful because the mixture could be hot, but flatten it down. Then you're going to put your parchment paper on top, and using a can you can roll it on top to get it down extra firm. Then put it in the fridge for a couple hours or overnight, and you'll see you get a nice firm bar that's ready to cut. I cut it into about an inch wide strip and then into 1 by 2 inch bar shapes. And then you can see you've got a fantastic bar ready to go on your next ride. Well, here's the Great Divide Endurance Bar, ready for your next adventure. Hey, thanks for watching. Make sure you share and subscribe.